Hey guys, the cult of true womanhood was built on four pillars: piety, purity, submissiveness, and domesticity. The corset was not fashion, it was a physical manifestation of submissiveness, forcing a perfect, constrained posture. Mrs. Winslow's domesticity was a demanding career. She was the household's chief operating officer, managing staff, inventory, and a rigid budget. A young lady's education, music, and gentle arts was not for art's sake, but for securing a contract in the marriage market. Waste was not merely poor economics, it was a moral failing, making thrift and the constant labor of the needle a holy duty. The most rigorous, high-stakes labor was often unseen and unacknowledged, like the preservation work of the rural woman. For the factory girl, the pillars of the cult were a luxury good she could not afford, her life defined by the clock-in punch, not the parlor clock. The all-male school board and male doctors used the rhetoric of female fragility to justify intellectual submissiveness. The reading circle was a quiet, collective act of resistance, using safe literature as a proxy for forbidden intellectual exchange. The public promenade and social calls were not leisure, they were a carefully orchestrated spectacle for maintaining status and advertising marriageability. Illness, particularly hysteria, became the only socially sanctioned form of female protest against the suffocating repression of the self. Women like Eliza Thorne found a quiet power. The wage was her liberation, providing an independence that defied the need for a male protector. The bicycle was a Trojan horse of liberation, demanding the end of the corset and the beginning of the physically strong, unsubmissive new woman. The temperance crusade proved the moral authority of the home had to be defended publicly, making the ballot a necessary tool of domesticity. The Victorian woman's decades of suppressed managerial and intellectual labor did not save the old era. It quietly and systematically built the foundation for the new one. Subscribe to my channel now to see how this incredible struggle changed the world forever.